And welcome back to another episode of Todd Teaches CDO. Last time we entered the steam tunnels and completed the Sacred Helm. I thought it would take a little longer than it did, but we actually finished it pretty quickly. The next quest is the one that is actually going to take a little time, maybe 2 episodes. First, before we go into it, some things that you should note. There are some traps in there. There's also at least 1 intelligence rune. So if you can, you should either have someone in your party with a high intelligence or make sure that you pick up a Fox's Cunning if you don't have one. That way you can use that to give yourself +4 to intelligence. It may be enough, it might not, but it isn't going to hurt you to try. So anyway, we're going to head back to the steam tunnels. And we are going to start the blockade. So let's see. So we already talked to the Wayfinder to figure that out. I'm going to enter the steam tunnels again. We'll go ahead and pull up our hireling. Last time we picked up that Shog's helm. It's actually not great unless you're like a barbarian or something that uses your intimidate, but we're not doing that right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. So this time into the steam tunnels, instead of going north, we are going to drop down a level and we are going to head east. So this quest chain, you're going to want to be prepared with either a party that's committed for a full probably 2 hours to go through it all for the first time if you've never done it before. At the very least, you're going to want like an hour and a half or so to go through it. If you can't do that, you can do it in pieces. We may end up doing it in pieces, but you can also hit all 3 of the quests right in a row. Alright, let's see, did I go the wrong way? Entirely possible. Maybe I did go the wrong way. I thought it was to the east, but I guess I was mistaken. It is to the west. Okay. So this direction, a couple more kobolds to kill on our way there. Two shamans. And here we go. The Kobold's Blockade. So the Kobold's Blockade, we will probably split into 2 pieces. So let's go ahead and enter in. Now the other warning I should give you is that this quest chain actually progresses from level 3 for the first one, level 4 for the second one, and level 5 for the final one. So what may end up happening is that we will only do this first quest here, and we will have to come back to it later to hit the next 2, level 4 and level 5. We will see though. Let's go ahead and enter. Alright, so you can see the rope takes us back out, and then forward we go. There's a ladder up ahead. This is our very first one. Oh look, a very big clue there.
Wayfinder Dale's simple directional marking on the wall points you to the pipe below. Dale's markings issue the warning, kobolds ahead.
Alright, kobolds ahead. Oh look, kobold waiting for us right outside the door. So part of this quest is killing 50 kobolds. Shouldn't be a problem. Make sure you check for barrels and stuff to break along the sides. So you can go forward or you can go over here to the east. This is going to open a room with some throwers and shaman on the ledges and an intelligence rune there, which is what we either want the high intelligence for or the potion, which we're going to try. Okay, so first of all, let's see if we can do it without any potions. No. Okay, let's try and drink our potion. Right now, my intelligence is 14. 4 of that's coming from items. Oh, potion might not actually help me. Let's try it. It raised it to 16. Is that enough? It is not. Darn. Shoot. And my hireling can't use it either. Well, what would happen if you could open that up? You'd get through this door there. I don't think there's much through there. Maybe 1 or 2 guys in like a chest or something. But anyway, you'd have to get both of the intelligence runes to open that door. It's just one small room behind it, though. So it's not part of the quest that you're missing or anything. So we'll continue forward. 2 directions here. This one over here we'll start with. Opens into a larger room. I went back because I thought that this might have been a locked door, but I apparently was wrong. I thought that it was locked and you couldn't get through it. Huh. Okay, well, even if it's not locked, let's go ahead and go back over to the right first. Okay. In this room, we got some barrels. Quite a few barrels. Some more barrels. Ooh, a chest. This is actually going to be an ambush. Once you get over here and you open the chest, a bunch of kobolds pour in and the door seals until you kill them all. But I'm not too worried about killing kobolds.
Several kobolds appear from the shadows. It's an ambush.
Yeah. Kobolds make the worst ambushers. So we'll just sit here, let them all come to us and kill them. Alright. Couple more. 2 left in the ambush. Where are you? Oh, there they are. Alright. Once you kill them, you get a little extra XP and the door opens back up. So, that was a little diversion. I thought that we had to do that, but we don't have to, I guess. So you can skip it if you want to. Alright. Now we come to our first decision. Both of these will take us to the same place. You just have different enemies on both sides. You want to go to the right first because there's some levers over here or valves that's going to open up a locked door down below. If you go to the left, you'll have to kill all those guys and then you'll still be forced to come back this way. So you might as well go to the right first. Lots of breakables over here anyways. You gotta get all 3 of these valves. And those open up the door down there. So let's go back around. And then let's kill everyone over here on the left. Or you, alternatively, I guess you could jump down and skip some of these guys. But we need to kill 50 anyway, so we might as well get them out of the way. Plus there's a couple breakables. Now there's nothing over here back behind stuff. You do want to go through these doors. It doesn't matter which one of them you go through. They both take you over here to a ladder. So, hello ladder. We'll make our way up. And here. Get a shaman. And some breakables. So, kill the kobolds, get the breakables. Second shaman. Hiding behind the pillar. Like a coward. Some gems. Oh yeah, a lot of good that Fox's Cunning did me. So this is back up above where we were, I believe. Yeah, this is up above where we were. So you don't want to fall down if you can help it, because then you have to make your way all the way back. So go ahead and get your breakables and continue forward.
This must be the blockade.
Shaman here.
The kobolds seem very intent on keeping anything from the depths below from coming up into their tunnels.
Alright, so you got the blockade ahead of you there. You also have your first shrine if you need to use it. So do that if you need to. If not, come on up and break down. Oh, there's a breakable back here. Oh, there's another one behind there. Oh, apparently I can't break that one. Okay. So go ahead and break the kobold's little blockade there. Collectible if you want it. Now we're going to be dropping down into the more dangerous parts of the tunnel. So this room has a puzzle.
The Wayfinder's last set of markings becomes a bit cryptic. Avoid powering the 4.
Avoid powering the 4. So this puzzle's actually not very difficult. You should be able to do it very easily. You have these 4 little pillars here. If you end up applying power to them, then you get some spiders, I believe, that spawn, and you have to kill the spiders. They're not really that tough, so whether you want to kill them or not, you can. What you want to do is direct the power over here to this rune. If you can direct it over to that rune, it will unlock the door there in the center. So there's a couple ways you can go about doing this. Typically, the easiest way to avoid getting the spider summoned at all is just to go to each of these pillars and turn away any of the blocks that even possibly connect with them. That way you don't accidentally connect. That will prevent us, no matter what we may do, we won't accidentally connect to it. So you can see that there's this one here that needs to be turned. And then this one over here that needs to be turned. So once we turn those away from the pillars, I will turn those ones and see what we have. Alright, so it's not getting very far. We've got some options. Let's turn it here. Okay, we got a little bit further. Let's turn it this way. This way. This way. This way. Alright, so looks like we wanted to actually do it that way.
As the rune hums
There we
to
go.
life,
So
the
not
other
difficult. There's
lightning
probably
separate
several different ways you can do
gears.
that. Just go through and turn those so you don't accidentally light the pillars. So we're going to go ahead and drop down to the next level. Some more pipes to break your fall if you need them. We're going to have some zombies here, so I'm going to switch to my undead killer. As soon as you step at one, they pop up. Not terribly threatening.
A chill passes through your body
Okay.
as you pick up the barely audible moaning of the unliving.
Okay, so this area has quite a few undead. If you have anything that helps you fight undead, I recommend getting them out at this point. Lots of breakables also. 2 directions, both left and right. Doesn't matter which way you go. You may want to do a complete circuit of the whole thing. There's your shrine in the middle as well. I'm going to do a complete circuit of the whole thing, so we'll have to backtrack a little ways because I want to make sure that I get all the breakables, kill all the undead. So around the area, if you went to the whatever direction we went. I wasn't paying attention, actually. Oh, good. To the left from where you started, you'll come across this chest guarded by the skeletons. Inside it, you'll find an iron key. You gotta make sure that you get that before you can get too much further on. Sorry, had a sneeze. Alright. We'll get up here. There's some more skeletons. And actually a skeletal arcane skeleton you want to make sure you kill quick as you can. Cure light wounds. So this is actually where the iron keys use. But we're going to come back to that in a minute because I want to make sure I go all the way around. Okay, let's see. Am I missing anything? Not there. Okay, so let's make sure we go all the way around, get all the undead and all the breakables. So we have another locked door here. This is one that you've got to be able to actually pick. You can see on the other side, maybe you can see. Maybe. You can see on the other side there, there's a chest. There's actually a trap there as well. It can be stopped. It can be disabled. So if you have someone that can unlock the door, they should be able to disable that device also. A bunch of skeletons will pop up when you get in there too. So anyway, if you can pick the lock, disable the trap that's there, and get that chest. Alright, let's get the rest of those. I think that puts us back to the entrance. Yes? Yes. Okay. So let's go back to the way forward. Oh, I missed the barrel. Alright. Okay, so we are going to continue this by going through the tunnel in the next episode. So please stay tuned. Make sure you check back with us for that one.